We are not two, we are one. Ray Davies of the Kinks wrote this fantastic song. The Black Pumas have done a great copy of it, or version of it. It's Strangers by the band The Kinks, and it's I think it was about 1970 they came out with this song. But anyway, it's a great song. It's really easy to play on guitar. However, it's got some funky timing in there, which nobody seems to be talking about. When I look around for information on this song, nobody mentions the fact that it's in what we call 5/4 time. So there's 5 beats in every bar. Now, the strumming is very straightforward. The chords are nice and easy, except for one little diminished type chord, which I'm going to take you through. I'll take you through everything, and you can work out how to play this exactly like Ray Davies does it. The Black Pumas version is almost identical to the Kinks version and to versions I've seen of Ray Davies doing it on acoustic guitar. So let's get stuck into it. Download your chart. We start with, I'm going to do the Black Pumas intro because they start with this nice G, and whenever you do a G in this song, you can do an open G chord, but for this very intro part, if you do a G here, it lets you do this nice little riff. So you go, and you kind of just, you know, run down that little bluesy line. That's on your tab on the first line. Play it, don't play it, but that's how the Black Pumas started off. Then we move into the main part of the song. Now, this is where we're going to 5/4 time, right? So what I've done is all through the chart, I've put the count beneath the bars so that you can see exactly where the chords fall. I hope that's not made the chart too messy, but hopefully it'll make it easier to follow through and play in the right spot. So what we're doing is we're starting with C. So where you going, I don't mind. And again, bar chords, open chords, doesn't really matter. But you're going 1, 2, F on 3, G on 4, hold it for another beat, that's 5, and then we move to the next bar. I've killed my world and I've killed my time. So it's 2 beats on C, 1 on F, 2 on G. And then you do it again. Now, on beat 3 of this pattern, there's usually a double strum, so like this. Where are you going? I don't mind. And everything else, you can kind of just strum on the beat like that. You'll get a feel for any little up strums or anything that you want to put in there, but if you basically strum on the downbeat, on each beat, and on the 3rd beat of each bar, do 2 strums. Like that. So that pattern of chords goes through the first 4 bars, just like that. Then we move into a slightly different pattern, which is C, C, F, E7. Now, after the E7 in this song, the Kinks version, almost every time, they put this G sharp note on the bottom of their E7, which basically turns it into a G sharp diminished chord, but I've labeled it as an E7/G sharp because that seems to make more sense. You're holding that E7 shape and you're adding that note to it, but it's a G sharp diminished chord. And you can put that in every time, you can leave it out sometimes. I think in the Black Pumas version they leave it out the first verse, but then as you come through that second verse, they start to put that in after the E7. Or it might even be after an E. It might actually go E, E7. And that suits this because you're lifting that finger off the D string to help you reach up to that G sharp. It's a little bit of a stretch, but it's worth doing because it's a really nice sounding chord. So, on the second line of the verse, it's C, F, E7. On beat 5, go up to the G sharp bass, and then it goes A minor, G, F, C, and C again on the 5th beat. And then F, C, E7, and again, add that note if you want, don't do it if you don't feel comfortable with it. then A minor, G, F, C, beat 5. Then it moves into the chorus and it goes, strangers on this road, we are one. So that's beat 1 on E, beat 2 on G sharp diminished, or E7/G sharp, or E7 over G sharp, however you want to say it. A minor on beat 3, F on beat 4, and you'll see I'm doing an F over C there, but you can just do a normal F, all good. The next bar is we are not two, we are one. Now on every beat you're playing a chord here, we're going C, G, C, then you go down to C over B, and I like to lift that finger off the D string because it sounds nicer, but if you left it on there it would still be okay. That's technically a C over B. F, the next bar C, G, then we go beat 3, 3 and A. So 3 E and A, that's where the Black Pumas do a little A minor or a little A note straight to the G. It's not actually in the original Kinks version, but it's there on your chart because the Black Pumas do it. So strangers on this road, we are one. We are not two, we are one. Then we hit the repeat sign, go back and do another verse and chorus all the way through, exactly the same way. Then you're moving into yet another verse, verse 3. All the way through the same way as you did before. Moving into the last chorus. Now the last chorus does something a little bit different, which is kind of interesting. We go, strangers on this road, we are one. 5 beats there in that bar. But then we go into 4/4 time and go, we are not two, we are one. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you hit the repeat and do that first line of the first bar of the chorus again. Strangers on this road, we are one. Back to 4/4. We are not two, we are one. And repeat that pair of bars 4 times. Strangers on, and the music starts to drop out in the Pumas version, and a cappella kind of takes over, and you do that little repeat section 4 times, and then the very last bar is, there's no music in it, but it's we are not two, we are one. So it's we are not two, we are one. And that's how it finishes. Great song, timeless song by Ray Davies. He didn't get enough credit, I don't think, as a songwriter. But Black Pumas have done an awesome version of it. Enjoy that. Let me know how you go. Please send me any questions you have. Like, comment, do whatever you need to do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. And we'll see you here again soon.